Hey nerds!
It's been a minute.
A long minute.
But we're back again. Yes. So, we backed the Kickstarter.
And we're doing an unboxing for you today.
But we gotta give you some information about it before we start opening the box. So, important note, this is how the box came.
You can't see it super well, but the tape isn't really on there really as much. There's puncture holes. It's like kind of... It's taking some licks.
It's been through some stuff. Now, this is from...
T-Turtle. They had a Kickstarter for an update for their game, Unstable Unicorns. It's a standalone, quote-unquote, update.
The two games, which are Chaos and Control, apparently are not going to be sold anywhere else. Quotation marks. And they're entirely standalone games. You can play only Chaos, only Control. You can mix them together. You can mix them with the base game. You can take the cards you like out of the base game and put them in these. It's really flexible.
And if you don't have any experience with T-Turtles games or just the kind of games we're talking about, this is like a tabletop card game, a lot like in the vein of something like Cards Against Humanity or Exploding Kittens.
It's more like Exploding Kittens than Cards Against Humanity, I would say.
Fair. It's not as offensive.
The point of the game is to get 7 unicorns and build your unicorn armies and betray your friends and win. However, we're not necessarily here to talk about that game. We'll get back to that. We were March backers. This is now the end of April. So on top of getting it late a month, having constant emails with them, and package getting lost apparently twice, getting 2 bogus tracking numbers, along with some other things, and being okie-doke all the way by T-Turtle, finally got it in the mail. Important note though, if you see this video and you were a backer, and you were a backer in Canada and or, honestly, anywhere non-US and you haven't got your package yet, email them. Apparently customs was terrible, especially for Canada, but if you're in the Netherlands, it also might be bad. And if you're in Australia, you gotta wait an additional 30 days from whenever you send the email.
This Kickstarter was managed really badly. Honestly, the people who got the most information about things that were happening were people who not only emailed T-Turtle, but also were in the comments of the Kickstarter campaign itself, talking amongst each other.
For a while, the only way to get information was the comment section. Like, emailing them, you kind of got okie-doke. You didn't really get any real information. So a lot of backers were missing certain cards, playmats, boxes.
Or just had all their stuff damaged.
And, like, it's the worst. Like, why? Why are you like this, T-Turtle?
Although, I'm sure that there are dissenters out there saying things like, well, it's Kickstarter. You shouldn't have expected the same quality that you would from, like, a retailer. However, when you are making Kickstarter after Kickstarter to fund your projects instead of throwing your own money into it, when you have a company that's self-sustaining already, it doesn't inspire a lot of confidence, and it seems really, really exploitative.
Yeah.
Especially considering,
to put it lightly,
when it was first announced, they said this would not be sold in stores.
Which is a key detail. However, here's another key detail that's really important for anyone who got their package early, or got it on time, or even people who've never heard of this. If you back something from T-Turtle, and you're anywhere not in America, you need to, A, make sure you email them the moment they say that packages have gone out to make sure they did customs right. B, expect your package to come at least a month late. C, if you get a tracking number, or they say packages have gone out and you have not received a tracking number, email T-Turtle. And if you don't hear back within 48 hours, email them again. Otherwise, you will get no information. They currently have another Kickstarter going.
Rules and regulations?
Runes and regulations.
Yes.
Which we were like, oh, this seems kind of interesting. Will not back. If it's not in stores, I just won't play it. Because this left a lot to be desired.
And it was a pretty hard pill to swallow, considering the way you find out that rules and regulations even exist is as the last update for the Kickstarter that didn't even deliver to all the people yet.
Yeah, like that Kickstarter has been out for like a week now or so.
And it was fully back within 30 minutes, of course.
Of course. A sea turtle, right? Like, everyone loves sea turtle, which is a company. It's a corporation. It's not just one guy with an idea, much to, like, a lot of people's disagreement. Sorry. Anyway, however, that's enough of that. Let's see what they managed to give us.
All right.
That sound. Alright.
Holy crap nugget.
I don't know if y'all can see this. Can they see it?
The inside? No. Let's look that.
Let's look this up. Look how nonsense this is. Like, this is...
There's a little air there, but there's not a lot of packaging. We've seen pictures online of other people's boxes, people who got a lot less in their Kickstarter than we did. But honestly, the fact that we even got these playmats probably added more padding than the mostly deflated air cushioning.
So sleeves are just thrown everywhere. The playmats are in no way. The box is just bounced around. Oh my god, I can just hear the cards rattling. That upsets me. Anyway, let's see what they actually managed to deliver.
Wow, what should we start with? Maybe these?
No, like, look, there's a whole section of playmats that they actually put together.
Wow, that's pretty nice. You got one over here too. I think they're pretty identical.
That's the one from this Kickstarter.
So this is Chaos and Control.
And then this is from the original one.
Yeah, these are just characters, cards, whatever.
We're gonna have to count these later to make sure we actually got them all. But we're not gonna bore y'all with counting this. Whoop. Is that all of them?
All that I can see. There's another smaller box inside the bigger box, so Inception boxing? And this is the regular base game.
You can get it at Target,
GameStop.
We got the original one at GameStop on sale, which was really nice. I think we paid like
$10, $15.
$5 for it.
Oh, so.
Honestly, yeah, like, it was like on clearance, and like they were having one of their 75% off deals or something like that. Like, we paid basically nothing for it.
Okay. Oh,
Llamas Unleashed,
which is a game they added as a bonus,
as a stretch goal.
Thank you. So just like, hey, another game altogether. It's kind of like it, but it has llamas.
To be fair, I don't know anything really about it. It sounded interesting. Before, like, the end of this Kickstarter, I was totally beyond, like, T-Turtle made it, I respect that, so we had to get it, but...
Yeah. But it looks really cute, and, like, I will attest that as exploitative as this is, it is really cute exploitation.
However, I just want to point out something very important. We will post, like, in the description later. We actually have to go through each individual card in the boxes to make sure we have each card, because people have noticed, hey, I didn't get these cards. And it, like, instead of getting 158 cards in my box, I got 140. Which is an interesting statement of I have to actually count every card and make sure I have all the right cards in the right amount.
Especially when it's already packaged, so you get the sense that, you know, it's the same as, like, ordering from Amazon or something, which it's not necessarily. Even then, there is human error that can happen. So this is Control. Even says on the... Oh, wait. Nope. I thought it said on... Oh, yes. It says Control on the side. It's all shiny, and there's light everywhere. So this is, like, the light justice game, I guess.
And this one here would be Chaos, which it also says on the bottom. And, of course, we had to get both, because, I mean,
when you get Pokemon, you have to get both games.
Honestly, I was more like Fire Emblem, Birthright, and Conquest.
Oh, yeah. They just stole it from Pokemon.
What the fuck is this? Oh.
What is it?
They're the buttons.
Oh. Maybe they already have batteries in them.
No.
You know, it's kind of like the easy button, except, so basically there's a card in the base game where you can cancel someone's card. If you are familiar with Magic the Gathering, it's basically a counter spell. And it's called Nay, because they're like ponies and horses and unicorns.
So, we got the Nay buttons.
So when you when you nay someone's card, you're supposed to hit the button that says nay, and there's a bunch of different versions of it. We don't actually have any batteries, so we'll probably do a video compilation of all the sounds they make, because one's explicit, one's not explicit.
Yeah, one is
like
nay curse word, the other one is like, oh my nays. And I think the blue one is actually the most random one of all of them, but I don't remember what all of them say, and I really don't want to bore you while looking them up.
So black, blue,
red. By the way, they do have a satisfying like click though. Like,
oh yes.
Like that is pretty satisfying. Like, by the way, as much as we are angry at them, I still am so far.
I mean, you get the thing. You finally get those endorphins that you've been waiting for.
Let me put these boxes to the side.
Okay. Oh yes. And now we have another game that they added as a stretch goal. It's called Daring Contest, of which there are 2 versions, because why not?
Well, there's one that's safe for work and there's one that's not safe for work, which is the important part to remember here.
Oh, right. You should also check if you are interested in these games to make sure that it's the right age for whoever's going to be playing.
The family edition or not the family edition. And then if you have someone who's gone through any sort of trauma, I recommend always getting the family edition, just because, it's better to not really find out your friend's PTSD at a drop of a hat. Personal opinion now. Hey look, more playmats.
This is an art book. Should we open it up?
Let's finish this first. So let's put this back in the box so we remember to open it up for them.
Alright, cool. Alright, cute. There's a lot of stuff.
Did you find the other pen?
I did not.
You can show that one while I look for it.
Okay, this is an enamel pen. It's for the control site. It is cute as a button.
Wow. So if you back Llamas Unleashed, you got this card here, which was just kind of loose floating in the box.
Which was all the funds for that particular card?
No, not this one.
Oh, that's
This is just Guard Llama. You just got this if you backed Llamas Unleashed.
Okay.
We still have to find our 2 relief cards. This card's already bent a little bit.
I'm surprised.
Can you set that?
Yeah, for sure. And these are expansions for Unstable Unicorns, as well as Daring Contest.
So, this one here just came out recently, January or so. The other expansions have been out for a while, all of the other ones.
The Unstable Unicorns ones. But the Daring Contest ones
Those were out too.
Those were out too? Yeah. Wow.
We just didn't have the Daring Contest, so we decided to buy it. I think, here. And then, of course, there's a Not Safe for Work one.
Of course.
Here, I think I got all of them.
Okay. So there's sleeves. They have a little unicorn horn on them. They come in several different colors.
We only got 2, I think, or 3 colors. I think there's a black one in there.
Yeah, there's a black one in here. It's to color coordinate because it may seem like overkill to have all these sleeves, because I'm pretty sure these are either 50 pack or 60 packs.
There's 700 cards approximately, and just the Unicorn World, the expansion, and both of those. Let's put those over here because we don't really need to show off the sleeves again.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, and we also have dividers. They're different colors. They're kind of pretty. Let's see how they
feel.
Yeah.
For each of the dividers, oh look, another. They're just strewn around in a box.
Yeah, we're just kind of digging around like dogs digging for bones. These actually feel really good. They're thick. I feel like I would have to step on this to break it.
It feels like a Lego divider. Also, the package.
It doesn't smell like new things, but it does smell nice.
I feel like I just got stabbed in the news. So the package was actually already open right there, which is upsetting, but whatever. Let's see what the sleeves feel like, because there are such things as cheap sleeves. Here's one for you.
Oof. Well, it definitely doesn't feel like the cheapest sleeve I've ever touched, but it definitely doesn't feel as good as the Pro TCG sleeves you can find at most comic book stores.
Can you pass me Guard Llama? I want to put it in the sleeve to see how it
feels in it. Oh yeah. So if you're not really experienced with having lots of cards that are in sleeves, something to keep in mind is you want to have cards that are about the same size as the sleeves, so that they can kind of fit, because you don't want them moving around.
So it feels like cheap sleeves. Like, it feels like I went to my local game shop and was like, what's the cheapest sleeve you have with a pattern on the back?
Yeah, I feel like these can easily split. So if you're going to use your sleeves, be careful.
There's already a dent in the back of this one, and all I did has been touching it. Oh my god, this is a joy. Here, I'll put this one over here.
Okay, should we open the mini bots or should we show them the art book?
Let's open the mini box first, but here, found the other pen, finally.
Okay, cool. This is like our longest unboxing ever. So this is the Chaos one. It's kind of cool. I actually will say that I'm a little bit surprised comparing them, just because. So this one has kind of a white and gold motif, and then this one has a black and silver motif.
Can I see them?
Yeah, here you go. Now, why I wanted to point that out is because the designs for the boxes that has a black and gold motif for Chaos and a white and gold motif. So I guess it's only the black one that I have like a weird thing about. But they still look cool.
I mean, we got one for free. We actually bought the other one because we wanted the matching set, because one person can wear one, the other one can wear the other. But, I mean, here, let's open them. Let's see how they feel.
Oh, yeah. And these, I would say, are about the quality of enamel pens you'll find on the T-Turtle website.
I just realized I have, like, limited hands. So I'm doing really well without my brace, but my hand got all jacked up. So, like, my thumb actually can't open all the way anymore. So that's interesting news.
Oh, well. Okay, so I am a little disappointed.
Oops.
Because touching it, I can feel the like, I don't know what it would be, whether it would be ink or something like that. Whatever is the decal, like, for the image, I can feel it. Which also means that it's going to rub off quite easily. It's something that has to be protected a little bit more. I honestly think we'll probably have to get these laminated to some degree.
I don't think so. I think they're fine. I think what you're feeling is more indentations than anything. I think the color part, like the white part of this, is going to rub off.
Feel that one.
Oh God! Oh, I'm sorry.
This one feels different. This one feels a lot better, but the black one feels a lot worse. Unfortunately.
Oh my God!
Is it really?
So, have you ever got like one of those cheap shirt prints on? Like, you see how we have graphic tees? Like, so imagine if this enamel pen felt like this sounded. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but it doesn't sound. It doesn't. It leaves a lot to be desired. Oh my God, that hurt. I gotta take it easy with my hand.
I will say that as a design choice, I prefer it to be double anchored instead of the one anchor, because if it pops off, that's it. And the double ones are always a little bit better because it gives you a little bit more protection.
More firm, because like this is gonna wobble. So either way though, but that's just on the pens. We recently got pens, which we'll show y'all off later, which are a lot better than these, unfortunately. So book now and then box.
Book now and then box.
I'm like, I want to help. I can't use my hands like that.
Do you want to turn the pages?
No, not really.
Okay. So this is the front. The back is blank and purple. That's a surprise.
So you didn't know about that part. And then this is, wow, the police actually damaged right there.
Yeah, let's get it closer to the camera.
I'm going to take that off.
So yeah, don't know if you folks can see that. Just a little bit of a wrinkle there. I mean, but you can also see other blemishes in the actual cover. I think that like when you have covers like this, it's really easy for them to get damaged, honestly. But what I was awing at was in this first page, this is actually, these are, I don't know if these are all the cards, but these are a lot of the cards from the game itself. And for someone who knows this, like, oh, that's super cool. It's also kind of overwhelming.
I mean, I already knew this was going to be here from the Kickstarter updates.
Okay. Oh, obviously, you want to go to the other back.
And they're different.
Yeah, so it might be all the ones. Because I definitely see cards I don't recognize, so it's probably from all the expansions.
Yeah. think these are all the cards that got help with. So this is the back. These are the backer corns. So they did doodles. And these are some of the doodles they did if you tune in during the live stream.
Yeah, so they were just drawing unicorns upon request.
Some of these were going to be basic unicorns, some of them not. Alright, so we should look at the... Oh, I guess we can go through more. Backer corns!
Backer corns are great. Well, let's lift that up a little bit. Okay.
More backer corns. More backer corns. So let's skip toward the middle here and see what else we got. So this is some behind the scenes of how the cards look before and after their color. Just the cards by themselves, some sketches that they came up with to try to help out. Skipping around some more. Color palette, sketch.
It came out like a wrecking ball.
Like, the pages of this art bill, oh my god, art book, I love this page, feel great, by the way. Like, the pages feel strong. They don't feel like they're just gonna, like, tear on me.
I mean, it feels like your average kid's book.
Let's skip.
It's a glossy finish paper, which really makes the images pop, I believe.
Yeah, so, all in all, the art book I'm very pleased with.
Yeah, this is definitely a great thing for your coffee table.
Yeah. Alright, on to the other box. I'm impatient.
But you've been patient all this time. We couldn't just wait a little bit longer.
Oh, but you can show off more art book, actually. I just realized I have stuff to figure out how to open this shit.
No you don't.
No, don't. You're like, nope, I got a pen. I'm gonna use the pen. No! It wasn't fast enough.
Thanks, T-Turtle, for the nice box opener.
Oh my god. Alright.
Need some help there?
Maybe.
Let me get it.
Paper! Or no, that's tape.
So I believe this will be the carrying box. I didn't realize it would be so huge.
Alright, so we're gonna set this down. And we're just gonna pull this bad boy out. Son of a bitch. So this is the only thing they packed with care.
Well, I wouldn't really call it packing with care because it's just a box within a box.
But it's using all the other stuff as cushion.
Oh my gosh, that is so bad.
So this box is huge.
And it's supposed to hold all the cards. It's also what necessitates the dividers, even though obviously you could use it for your own boxes depending on the size and whatever else you're doing to keep them safe and dry and warm. I will say in terms of presentation, this box is kind of nice on first look, but as we're looking at it really close, we're seeing kind of the same kind of wrinkles in it because the outside is like paper. It literally is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This is essentially the same material as the art book.
Yeah, I just want to point out the box itself so far feels kind of nice, but it literally they just like put art book paper on top.
Oh, it's like a giant shoebox.
How does this?
Gravity.
Oh my god. This is
A bitch to open, actually.
But we were making some headway.
You're right.
Oh my god.
I got impatient.
Yeah, you did. And you made our life harder. Okay. And now we can do it your way, right? You got the little sides. Okay, so.
Whew.
So unfortunately, I do not like that design choice of making the box. Oh wait, it's actually dented in a little here. The reason our box I think was so hard to open is because our sides are dented.
Ah, that makes sense. And so we have
even more dividers.
I guess we're missing a card, huh? Because we haven't the disaster relief unicorn. Never.
We'll look for that instead. So and then they have ribbons underneath. The ribbons are actually tied to the bottom of the box so it can't come out. You leave these over the side so you can pull out that entire thing.
And it's a really nice image. And especially with the